The best way to dominate someone is to give the impression that you're looking out for them, for their well-being. When you bring up things in the name of safety, in the name of humanity, in the name for the doing for the good, that would lead people to think that you do have their best interests in hand. You do care about them. Because, and plus when those things are highlighted, when those are mostly things that are highlighted as a result of doing things, and you put that in people's face the most of what they do. Like, for example, I use an example of analogy of a domestic relationship. When the partner out in public, it seems like the front is that they're very secure, very protective. They take care of their partner, and they in sync with one another or what have you. And you see different things that they do that shows their allegiance and different things of that nature. But behind closed doors, it's like a terror. It's like everything is angled at you. And so everything is angled at you to dominate you. You know how back in the days when women used to want to leave their man way back, and they're like, girl, he pay the bills, he take care of you, he do all that stuff. You better keep him. You don't know the next one you're gonna find like that. But behind closed doors, he dominates you though. Right? So he shows signs of being caring, taking care of you, supportive, taking care of some of your needs, but he dominates you. So when you think of a system, the system does things in a humanitarian effort, and they highlight those things, but behind the scenes, they do things to like dominate you, subjugate you, enslave you, right? And those are the things that's really what the goal is. And that's the real prevalence. But all you see is the highlight of humanitarian efforts by organizations that say they're coming in the name of good. And not that good doesn't happen, but overall, you inject a little bit of good, do a little bit of this, you highlight that, and people go, they're doing good. Just like the relationship. Oh, he supports you. He's a hardworking man. They doing good. They saving lives. They out there saving kids. But behind the scenes, they're dominating you. Locking kids up for little to no reason. And this is across the lines. Like you had judges catering to institutions with contracts, and they were giving out all kind of crazy illegal sentences to these kids because in the name of partnering with the prison system, getting kickbacks, dominating behind the scenes. These are the things I'm talking. So all I'm saying, come here to say, is that a system that dominates you, really on the back end, I would be apprehensive about trusting it, and things that come out of it. And what's said out of its mouth, I would be careful. Don't be fooled by the little bit of good or the somewhat good or the things that are highlighted that is supposed to be good for the people. Don't be bamboozled by that. You got to pull behind the covers. You got to look behind the scenes and see that there's some domination taking place. So I better be apprehensive about you. I better be careful about you. I better not take everything that you say in. I better not believe everything that I see. I gotta be very mindful and not follow along like just following along like a bunch of sheep and be led to the slaughter. I gotta be careful, because throughout history, the system hasn't shown to be very kind in things that they do, in the ways that they dominate. So I need to just be very, have my lenses up. It's some people that already know off hand, like nah. They're like just like when you have what you call a relationship. Same thing. I'll bring it back to a relationship. I like to use that analogy. You typically grasp people when this dude has been a certain way or a woman has been a certain way, and when you come upon her, you already have the deuce on them or whatever the data, and you go, no, I already know. I ain't gonna even. No, I'm not falling for your game. I'm not following what you're trying to do. I know what you're about. I know how you did it in past situations. I already know. Same thing with the system. I already know. Believe everything that's coming down the pipe. That's what I'm saying. Focus. Don't be dominated because there's some little tricklets of things that seem good in front of your face, and behind the scenes you allow yourself to be dominated. So you exchange your liberty for freedom, for security. And then you don't deserve both, or you get either. Forget deserving. Forget deserving, because that's right. It says if you trade your security for your liberty for security, you don't deserve neither. Beyond deserve, you won't get neither. Both will be gone. Period. Okay? Your security be gone, along with your liberty will be gone. Okay? When you sit behind and you get blindsided by a couple of triplets to do good while you're getting dominated from the backside. All right. That's my empowerment message for today. I'm your host, Universal, of the Way Out podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe, and donate to continue to create, to keep this empowerment train went along. There's always peace and love. You can check me out